guys to Butler, Kennels, Rottweilers. Thank you for riding with Tony today. I am your host. All right. So today has been a question that always been asked. I'm at the stoplight trying to get going at the same time. So I have my seatbelt on, you guys. If you guys have not done so yet, if your first time joining me on the channel and all that kind of good stuff, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and let's get this thing here started. All right. So the biggest question I've always been asked, one of the questions I've always been asked is, if you feed your dogs blood, does it make them aggressive? All right, I'm going to answer that question, and I'm going to answer it really shortly, sweet, and everything else. But before I just get right to it, we got to back up a little bit before I can actually, because I want you to understand when I give you this answer. Does blood make your dog vicious, right? Growing up, I've had people ask me or told me, oh, growing up and, younger people, oh, that dog tastes blood, it's going to be vicious, it's going to attack you as well, too, so don't want to feed it blood and everything else. That has nothing, in my opinion, has nothing to do with it. So first thing is, you have a dog. Well, first, let's keep backing up a little more. Dry dog food was created to make life simpler for us, right? It was meant to make life simpler and easier, basically like fast food. When you think about dry food, it's something that's like McDonald's, right? You go to McDonald's, it's right there quick, you got it, you drop it in the bowl, and you're good to go. Most fast food places you go to aren't going to be the best for you, but there are some fast food that Subway or whatever is better than other fast foods. And what I'm doing that comparison is showing the quality of some dry foods are better than some other dry foods. But ultimately, dry food was created by man to make food easier for your dogs. Now, do I believe in dry food? Absolutely. I'm not going to try to tell you that, oh, dry food is bad. All dry foods are bad for your dogs and all that stuff. I just know dry dog food is not natural for your dogs, okay? When you get into it, when you think back and you just, go back, animals don't have thumbs or anything else to cook and all that kind of stuff there. Every animal that's carnivores you see, they eat raw meat. They eat things raw. It's not cooked or anything else. But animals in the wild, that taste of blood makes them vicious. It's a way of life for them. So people construe that, oh, the animals in the wild eat blood and that's what makes them vicious to go after. No, they're hungry. So if you're in the wild, you have to eat. And I don't think no wolf is telling a rabbit, hey, can you just lay on this plate and, choke yourself and let me just eat you? No, I have to eat to stay alive and to survive. If we put humans on an island with a pig, somebody's going to go hunt that pig. I don't care how you look at it, you know what I mean? So it doesn't make you vicious, so make you mean or whatever. Which comes back to us as humans. People says, does the blood in the dog makes them vicious and everything else? I always ask the same questions. Does applesauce make you soft? You know what I mean? I like applesauce, you know what I mean? Doesn't change my personality. I eat hot sauce. Doesn't make me mean or vicious when I eat hot sauces. Some people like their steaks more rare. Some likes theirs more well done. In that aspect, you would think that everybody that likes their steaks more well done, because there's no blood in it, that they're more of the sweet, kind people, right? Totally not. But, and that's the metaphor I use, because I want you to visualize this whole thing. Dogs When I got dogs right now that love their raw chicken, got blood in it, and all that kind of stuff, are the sweetest things in the world. So eating raw food has nothing to do with the attitude of your dogs and all that kind of stuff. It makes them vicious, or that's the temperament of your dogs. See, this is why when I tell people, like, breeders get mad at me, other breeders get mad at me, should I say, or those that's unwilling to listen, or clients like it when I try to educate. Because number one, think about this. This is when you go to the difference between temperaments and everything else. A breeder that has 1 or 2 dogs can't service multiple people, because when you have 1 or 2 dogs, you're talking about 1 or 2 genetic bloodlines that you carry. And let's say, for instance, those dogs may be very, very much of very low temperament and everything else, but you're looking for a high drive dog. This breeder A only has 1 male and 1 female, which are both no high drives. Is not a working dog, not anything at all, pretty much just really good house pets, you know what I mean? That's what they're bred for. They're really, their temperaments are to be loved on, rubbed on, great family pets or whatever, you know what I mean? So you're looking for a dog that's going to be active. You want a dog that's going to be good for bite work, and all that kind of stuff there as well. That breeder you just looked at, even though that dog looks beautiful and you're like, oh, I love that dog, that breeder isn't the best breeder for you, because that's not what you're looking for. And that's the number one reason why so many people make so many mistakes when they get their dogs, because they're looking at a dog saying, hey, I want that cute puppy right there because that puppy looks very cute, and now I get this dog home with me, and now this dog does nothing of the sort of what I want. Or let's do the opposite. A lot of people will say, hey, I don't like, for example, just saying Rottweilers, that's what I breed. Someone would say, hey, I don't like Rottweilers on a good breed dog for people because I had a bad experience. And the first thing I was like, what's the experience? Oh, my dog would just chew up my house and do all this kind of stuff or whatever. And it's like, okay, number one, you chose the wrong dog, or your breeder got you with the wrong dog. Because if you have a dog and you're sitting here like, hey, I'm a breeder that says, hey, let's say I'm a client and I say, hey, I want a dog that's going to be very much like, I'm a very active person. I want a dog that's going to be very, very active. Well, no, I want a dog that's very, very low key. You know what I mean? I don't do much. I got grandkids, and I just want a dog that's really beautiful size, and the temperaments of these dogs are going to be great. But I go to this breeder and I see these dogs, and I mean, he has some high energy dogs. They're just so high energy. And most breeders are going to try to sell you a dog and like, come on, buy this dog. Yep. You tell him I want a dog with wings, and he's going to tell you, yep, get that dog. This dog is perfect for you, because he wants your money. He want to sell it, he or she, whoever that breeder is. Not all, I'm just saying. So when you get to that point, now you're looking for a dog that's going to be laid back, because your grandkids are, you just got your grandkids and they want a family pet and everything else, and now you're gone and you come back home and you're pretty much laid back. You want to put the TV on, watch Price is Right and all that kind of stuff, or whatever, Wheel of Fortune. But now you get this beautiful, cute little puppy, and that puppy looks amazing. You're like, yes, I got the right dog. The dog is beautiful. You come back home, your whole furniture's all torn up, your walls all torn up. Everything you have is a hot mess, and then you're wondering why. Why? Because you got the wrong dog with the wrong temperaments and the wrong everything, bloodline for that dog, all that stuff there. Because now, what you should have gotten, that dog it's like pitting a kid that likes to, an active kid that has to do something. You sit a kid down in a classroom by himself, in a desk by himself, and he's gonna give him a pen, and he's gonna start scratching on the walls and on the desk, and he or she's gonna start doing things and fiddling and scratching and finding something to do, because they're just fidgety. They got to do something. They want to work. Like that puppy. That puppy that has a high drive was meant to do work. These are working dogs, and not every single Rottweiler is the same. Every Rottweiler isn't bred to do the exact same thing. because just like all of us, we're all humans, but we get certain traits. Some of us in our bloodlines will never play basketball. That's not in our DNA and genetically. Our genetic makeup isn't great at basketball. Some dogs are great because they want to work for you. They want to do things for you. And there's some dogs it's like, hey man, rub my belly and call it a day, feed me, and I'm good. I want to go for walks, and I want to go for, I'm a great family pet. I'm a great, companion. Some dogs are like, hey, get me out this house, take me for runs, take me for hikes. I want to go compete. I want to do all these different things. And I think that's the difference in choosing the right dog that's best for you, because when you get the right dog that matches your lifestyle is better. And that's why a lot of our clients we see coming back like, hey, Tony, this dog was exactly what I wanted. Yes, this dog, you see clients that have told me, and you guys on the video, that yes, I got to scratch the heck out of my leg. Clients that have messages have said, hey, yeah, we got a dog from Tony, and man, years later, like, this has been the perfect dog. Or months and months later, they're like, man, everything I wanted, because I'm not just selling you a dog to just give you a dog and say, hey, take this and go. I'm breeding dogs specifically to match your lifestyle and what you want. Now, I know they're going to be breeders that's going to use this line and tell you all this stuff here, and tell them, show them receipts, okay? Because I know people watch my videos, and other breeders use my lines, and they'll tell you what you want to hear now because you're watching this video. But my video is in proof. My proof is in the videos of before. You'll see people picking their dogs up and all that kind of stuff as well, right? So, to go all the way back to the very original question is, does your dog eating blood, taste of blood, make your dog aggressive in any kind of way? It has nothing to do. Blood does not have anything to do with your dog's aggression, or your dog's, the way your dog is or whatever. That's your dog. Now, a lot of things can be done through training. A lot of things to your dogs are just what it is. But blood, taste of blood, all of that stuff has nothing to do with your dogs. I got dogs that like raw meat and everything else, and the sweetest thing to you, and would probably lick you to death. On the other hand, I got other dogs that would just, there are dogs right now that eats nothing but plain dry food that you won't even touch at all, because of that's what they are. So I hope that's educational for you guys, and I hope that kind of brings a little bit to you guys, a little bit there. But hope that does something for you guys. If not, make sure you guys go and watch the Roddies and Rides channel. We got some videos being posted up right now for you guys. Go check it out. And if you haven't done so in this channel, we had 42,000 subscribers, guys. And thank you so much. Let's hit that 50 mark, man. I'm going for 50 before the year is over. So, but thank you guys very much. I appreciate you guys, man. Love you guys. And hope you guys are right. And I hope these videos are educational for you guys for the future. Love you.